Across the planet, hidden in rainforests, deserts, mountain valleys, and backyard orchards, there exists a parallel world of flavor that most people will never taste. It is a world shaped not by supermarkets or global supply chains, but by climate, culture, patience, and time. Long before apples were waxed and bananas were standardized, humanity learned to read landscapes through fruit. Sweetness meant survival. Bitterness meant caution. Aroma meant memory. Today, we begin a slow journey across continents, guided not by maps, but by seeds, rinds, thorns, and stories. These are not just fruits. They are living archives of evolution, tradition, and human desire. In the humid forests of Southeast Asia, there grows a tree that teaches patience like few others on Earth. For more than a decade, it offers nothing. No harvest, no reward. Then one year, it changes everything. The mangosteen emerges like a royal secret, cloaked in thick purple armor, hiding within its snow-white segments so soft they seem unreal. Its flavor is a balance that science still struggles to replicate. Sweet without excess, tangy without sharpness, delicate yet unforgettable. For centuries, it was treasured not only as food but as medicine, believed to cool the body and restore balance. When global trade finally reached it, governments feared it too much to allow it in, worried about insects hitching a ride. Even now, when you find one, it feels like discovering something forbidden, something once meant only for those who lived close enough to wait. Not far away, climbing vines stretch towards sunlight, producing a fruit that looks almost aggressive. Gak, sometimes called baby jackfruit, arrives only once a year, glowing with an intense orange-red color that signals abundance. Inside, its seeds are surrounded by a thick paste so rich in beta-carotene and lycopene that scientists rank it among the most nutrient-dense fruits known. In Vietnam, its color has become a symbol of luck and prosperity, woven directly into celebrations and ceremonial foods. Its flavor is subtle, almost shy, but its impact on health is anything but. Long before supplements and capsules, people understood that this fruit carried something powerful within it. High in the southern Brazilian highlands, another quiet fruit waits for those who know where to look. Feijoa, sometimes called pineapple guava, does not demand attention. It falls from the tree only when ready, an unspoken signal from nature itself. Cut one open and the aroma fills the air, floral and tropical, with hints of pineapple and strawberry wrapped in a creamy texture. In New Zealand, its arrival each season triggers a kind of national ritual. Neighbors share bags of fruit. Kitchens fill with preserves and desserts, and a once overlooked fruit becomes a cultural moment. It reminds us that popularity is not always about loud flavors, but about balance and timing. From there, the landscape turns surreal. A cactus blooms at night, its flowers opening under moonlight, and by morning, a fruit appears that looks like it belongs in a dream. White dragon fruit glows with neon pink skin and soft green scales, protecting a flesh speckled like a starry sky. Its flavor is gentle, almost meditative, and its nutrition quietly impressive. This fruit tells a story of adaptation, of plants reshaping themselves to survive heat, drought, and darkness, only to reward those who notice them. Music shifts subtly. In crowded markets across Indonesia and Thailand, piles of fruit shimmer with a texture unlike anything else. Salak, the snake fruit, wears a scaly skin that peels away to reveal crisp, apple-like flesh with a sharp, tangy sweetness. It can surprise, even shock, the unprepared palate. In some forms it is sweet, in others intensely sour. It is eaten fresh, pickled, candied, even turned into spicy salads. Beyond food, the palm itself becomes a living fence, its spines forming barriers stronger than wood. This is a fruit that refuses to serve only one purpose. Then there is the fruit that divides humanity like few others. Durian announces itself long before it is seen. Its smell fills streets, hotels ban it, and opinions harden instantly. Yet those who move past the scent encounter something deeply rich and complex, custard-like, layered with sweetness and bitterness at once. For centuries, it has been crowned the king of fruits across Southeast Asia, not despite its intensity, but because of it. Animals rely on it, cultures revere it. It reminds us that nature does not exist to be polite. In the cool Andean highlands, tamarillo hangs from trees like a promise of contrast. Often called the tree tomato, it carries a sweet tart bite that moves effortlessly between savory and sweet dishes. It thrives where temperatures shift, resilient and adaptable, much like the people who cultivated it. In kitchens, it becomes sauces, jams, salsas, and desserts, proving that flavor does not need to choose sides. Music rises gently. Southeast Asia offers yet another visual marvel. Rambutan looks playful, even cartoonish. Its soft spines covering a translucent interior that tastes like grapes kissed with citrus. Traders carried it across oceans centuries ago, embedding it into new cultures and cuisines. Inside, a single seed rests like a quiet center, surrounded by flesh that hydrates and nourishes in equal measure. Some fruits exist less to be eaten and more to be experienced. Buddha's hand is one of them. With its finger-like segments and intense citrus fragrance, it contains no juice at all. Instead, its rind perfumes rooms, flavors spirits, and becomes candied delicacies. In temples and homes, it symbolizes blessings and abundance. It is proof that not all nourishment is physical. Across African savannas, the horned melon appears like something extraterrestrial. Its bright orange shell and emerald interior hide a refreshing jelly-like flesh with flavors that shift between cucumber, banana, and lime. It thrives where few crops can, holding water in unforgiving heat. Survival here is written directly into taste. In Jamaica, ackee tells a more dangerous story. When unripe, it is toxic. When perfectly ripe, it becomes the heart of the nation's most iconic dish, something resembling scrambled eggs when cooked, nourishing generations. Ackee demands respect. It punishes ignorance. It rewards knowledge passed carefully from one generation to the next. The Cherimoya, once praised by Mark Twain as the most delicious fruit known, grows quietly in misty mountain valleys. Its green, scale-like skin hides a custard-soft interior that tastes like banana, pineapple, and strawberry woven together. It is a fruit that feels designed, too perfect to be accidental, yet entirely natural. Jackfruit, by contrast, is impossible to ignore. The largest fruit to grow on a tree, it feeds entire communities. When unripe, it becomes a savory staple. When ripe, it fills the air with sweetness. In modern kitchens, it has found new life as a plant-based meat substitute, proving that ancient foods still have modern relevance. Music becomes curious. Some fruits do not change the body, but the mind. Miracle fruit contains a protein that temporarily rewires taste itself, making sour flavors seem sweet. A lemon becomes candy, vinegar becomes dessert. Scientists have studied it. Industries have attempted to commercialize it, but regulations slowed its spread. Still, its ability to alter perception reminds us how fragile and flexible our senses truly are. Monstera deliciosa, the fruit of a plant better known as decoration, hides its sweetness behind danger. Eat it too early and pain follows. Wait, and it becomes a symphony of tropical flavors. Nature once again rewards patience and timing. Sapodilla carries the echo of ancient civilizations. Its sap once formed the foundation of chewing gum. Its wood built structures that still stand. Bite into the ripe fruit and you taste brown sugar and pear, soft and comforting. Bite too early and bitterness takes over. Knowledge is everything. Soursop brings contradiction. Spiky outside, creamy inside, both loved and debated for its health claims. Used in drinks, desserts, and traditional remedies, it occupies the space where science, culture, and hope overlap. Star apple reveals its secret only when cut, exposing a perfect star at its core. Sweet, milky, and aromatic, it feels almost ceremonial, a reminder that beauty often hides beneath unassuming surfaces. Even the ugly fruit, wrinkled and rough, proves that appearances mislead. Inside, it bursts with citrus sweetness and complexity, turning neglect into surprise. Music warms. White sapote, yuzu, lucuma, baobab, carambola, passion fruit, each carries not only nutrients, but memory. Baobab feeds villages for centuries. Yuzu perfumes entire cuisines. Lucuma becomes gold in powdered form. Passion fruit captures sunlight in liquid form. These fruits shaped trade routes, rituals, and identities long before they reached global shelves. It is here, in the quiet realization of how deeply food connects us to land and history, that Hidden Nature Vault finds its purpose. Not to catalog flavors, but to preserve the stories that risk being forgotten as diets become narrower and landscapes change. Music slows, reflective. These fruits are not rare because they are weak. They are rare because the world changed around them. Climate shifts, industrial farming, and convenience narrowed what we grow and eat. Yet beneath that narrowing lies a staggering abundance waiting to be remembered. Every seed carries a story older than any recipe. Every flavor is a message from a place, a people, a moment in time. To taste them is to travel without moving, to participate in a lineage that stretches back thousands of years. As this journey comes to rest, not with an ending but a pause, the invitation remains gentle and open. Stay curious, stay patient. Let the world surprise you again. And if this exploration resonated, continue walking this path, because there are countless stories still growing quietly, just out of sight.